All right. So we have been, for the last couple of these types of film studies, we've been talking a lot about flurries and about speed, and about, you know, being in the deep in the 50-50 in a slugfest. Like, as we, right now, it's February 6th. Last night, February 5th, we're coming off of Shireen's Golden Gloves win. And that was a firefight. It was one of those fights, just the proverbial toe to toe, and they just slugged it out. Like, we're talking tons of punches. What I want to do here is I want to back up as far as our development and our training goes. So I want the focus is on that, our development and our training when it comes to positioning. So we're going to be focusing on our guard position. Specifically, we're going to look just a little bit at the Shakur Stevenson Teofimo Lopez fight. I was watching a Barry Robinson breakdown, and Barry was, really there were some incredible moments of epiphanies and of clarity of just the things that Barry was showing within the first minute. We're gonna watch a little of the first minute of the fight. I'll come nowhere near the things that Barry was noticing and covering. But what we'll be covering here is the stuff for our development and for our themes of what we've been talking about prior to getting ready for gloves. The big thing is the Shakur tap and the upper hand position. So when we talk about upper hand position, we're talking about the figurative and literal higher hand position wins. So we'll get right to it. We'll just look at some things. We'll discuss as we go. All right. So let's start this. We'll bring it up. I'm just going to get rid of the sound. All right. So what we have is Shakur Stevenson and we have Teofimo Lopez. And again, we're just going to watch a little bit. We're going to watch a little because what we're going to be really sort of covering is stuff that we're going to be doing for sparring for this week. So specifically for Saturday, that's why you're getting this video today and beyond. So when you're looking back on this video, or anyone new that's watching, when we talk about Shakur taps and higher hand position, this is a video to refer to. All right, so let's get it started. So already, and I know I'm always stopping these right at the beginning, I like Lopez. Shakur comes out, sets up camp, doesn't rush into the 50-50, actually starts to head out, stops. Lopez comes to him, but he sets up a little bit of a camp. And you can already see the higher hand position. I just want you to watch him coming out again. Just watch where he stops and where he sets up camp. All right, here we go. Boom, right there. Sets up camp in the middle. So he stays in the middle of the ring. So this is kind of a good thing for us, that we're not going to rush to the middle of the ring. That we'll find a place, we'll set up camp. And again, we'll be using our lead hand to buy us some time. We can see, think, and decide what to do next. So notice a little bit of pawing. Notice that high hand position. And then eats a jab. So let's just back up for a little bit. High hand, boom, eats that jab. Moves to his right. And notice again, the high hand battle. So you can see they're battling for that position. And Stevenson's taking that high hand position. Now, what's going to happen, what's been happening, we did a case study, a case scenario of this the other night at Alton Street, where and we'll do this on Saturday. The worry is, if I have that high hand position, I worry about the shots coming in downstairs. So you could see how Shakur deals with those shots down there. There's that push off that front foot to get back. It's only going to be coming in one place. It's coming in downstairs. So you sort of already know that's the shot that you're worried about. So you know that's coming. And because you have your distance and your high hand position, air superiority, you can see what's coming in. So this gives you time to react. You have time. Now, normally, I'm going to slow this down a bit. Normally, I haven't been doing the slowdown of the playback speed. The reason I'm going to slow it down here is I want you to watch the subtleties of the of that lead hand. So I want you to watch the subtleties of what he does with the lead hand. And normally I don't like having it go so slow, but I really want you to just see what Shakur does. Sets up camp. High hand position. And backing up and circling. Backing up. It takes the high hand position. And notice he has a high horns position and he has the extended high horns position as well. Upper hand. And you can see the little initiation of the Shakur tap. Boom. I think that's worth sort of watching again, how that just played out. Hopefully I can, we'll see. I might not have gotten it back. Whatever. High hand. High hand. Boom. And we'll watch this in regular speed now. But that, again, and this is a quickie too. I don't mean to belabor the point and just kind of ramble. We're going to be working on that high hand position. We're going to be running drills on that. Again, it's just air superiority. And you can see he can deal with the jab to the belly as he's moving around, gets that high hand position, can work some offense, high hand position, gives him time to see, to think, to decide. He's got that distance, and he's able to score those little shots. And notice, I love that physical wrap up. Let's watch a little of that again, because I just really, I love that. The physical wrap up. Like that little loop of the lead hand. And notice where the guard is. The guard's in a high horn. It's a high horns package. High horns, now extended high horns to do the Shakur tap. Little Shakur tap. You can see the little Shakur tap, the little bounce. Notice the hand position there too. Gets the physicality, wraps him up. Again, and just watch that hand placement. That's the key takeaway. And then lands a nice jab. That high hands placement. Little feint to the side. Let's see that little feint again. So I think you get that. I must have missed it. So I think you get the gist. This is sort of, again, this is what we're going to be working on for Saturday. So I apologize if this went a little longer than I wanted to, but I really, you just can't take your eyes off them. It's just very cool to watch. So we're going to be playing with that sort of positioning. All right, that is it, and hopefully you got something out of that.